y'all, it's Charli. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, like I said, my name is Charli, and I'm finally doing a updated how to become a flight attendant video. Before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. At any point in this video, if you feel like this is helpful or if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. Check out my blog. Over there you can find when certain airlines are hiring, and I'm updating it weekly with all the information that were on my last website. Ooh, my camera's about to die. I'm so excited to help you guys. Just for a little breakdown, if you want to see more of my travels, go to my travel channel. That's new, I just started it. If you want sit down videos and my schedule reactions, it's going to be here on this channel. And if you want to really see the life of a flight attendant, please go follow me on Instagram, since I'm not doing flight attendant vlogs anymore. All of that type of stuff is over there. So make sure you're following me, because I post on my stories daily. So whether you're fresh out of high school or college, looking to switch careers, whatever, I got you. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what a flight attendant actually does. I know you know what it is, but just in case, let me go through it. It's way more than handing out snacks and looking pretty. We are safety professionals. We are trained in safety, emergency evacuations, CPR, unruly passengers, all of our procedures, all of our protocol. That's what we do. We serve snacks on the side. We truly are first responders in the sky, and I say that fully knowing what it's like to be a first responder. Please keep in mind your girl's also an emergency department nurse. Those skills come in handy as flight attendants, and that's why flight attendants should be more respected. Not trying to get on a tangent. Y'all see me stepping on my soapbox a little. Let me calm down. Basic requirements in 2025. Apply to most commercial airlines. These are your basic requirements. Now these are just most, not all, most. For most airlines, you have to be at least 18. Some of them you have to be 21. Depends on the airline. Must have a high school degree or GED. You have to be legal to work in this country. My videos are usually based on becoming commercial flight attendants for US airlines. Please keep that in mind. And while most airlines don't have specific height requirements listed, a lot of them have a reach requirement that is definitely airline specific. You have to be able to pass a drug and alcohol screening, and that's not just for your interview, that is for the rest of your career. And along with your drug test is gonna be a background check. You have to pass that bad boy. I am gonna make a separate video about tattoos and stuff like that, because that's very airline specific, and I do wanna lay that out plain for you guys. But since that is so airline specific, I'm not gonna talk about it here in this video, but just know that some airlines have gotten a lot more lax about it. Okay, so let's talk about step by step how to become a flight attendant. Research your airlines. I always say this every single time I'm gonna remake this video. Every single time I'm gonna say the same thing. Research your airlines. They have their own vibe. They have their own routes. They have their own requirements. Regional, major, low cost, charter, private, all of that. Completely different. So research and find out where you want to apply. Step 2, apply online. Go to the airline's career website and see if their flight attendant listing is up. If it's not, you can set up alerts. On some websites, you can set up alerts to let you know when it's happening, or you can follow me on Instagram or on my blog, and I'll tell you when they're hiring. I do think I'm gonna start an email list. I really wanna be able to help you guys, so that's probably something I'm gonna do. Anyways, once you get to their website, you're gonna submit your cover letter, your resume, and answer a few questions. Most airlines have an assessment right there to weed out some bad seeds. I don't mean to say bad seeds, that sounds mean. Weed out people who they don't think is going to be a great fit off the bat. The interview process. This is going to be multiple rounds. Virtual interviews, phone interviews, group sessions, video calls, all of that depends on the airline. But keep in mind, it's not just a one and done process. There's multiple interviews. More than likely, there's going to be 3 rounds. First, it's usually a video interview. This is where most people get eliminated. You'll answer timed questions on camera, whether it's pre-recorded or whether it's face-to-face, you and another person, or you and a group of people. I've had both situations. And then there's the in-person interview. Some of that's group work, and then part of that is also one-on-one. I'll do a full in-depth video about that, but if you can't wait for my next one to come out, go watch my last one. It is still performing very well, so hopefully it's helping a lot of people. That's where you're gonna be doing problem solving, group activities, public speaking, answering questions on the spot, saying how you carry yourself. Of course, you have to look good head to toe, just like in your video interview if you have one. And then you'll have a one-on-one panel interview, or it'll be one-on-one, literally just one-on-one, you and one person. I've had multiple experiences, and my videos are not airline specific on how to become a flight attendant. I've interviewed for multiple mainlines, multiple regionals, and one low-cost carrier, so I do have my experience. Like 2 years ago when I was taking a break from flying, I actually went on interviews just so I could see what was happening, because I'm nosy, and to see if I could get it. So yeah, I do have a lot of experience. After you finish the interview process, usually on the day of your face-to-face, it is time to get your CJO. That is your conditional job offer. That is what you want. That is what you're hoping and maybe praying, you know, that's your business. I'm praying for that for you regardless. If you pass your interviews and you get your conditional job offer, it's time to go to training, which is our next step: complete flight attendant training. Now, this can be hard, this can be easy. It really depends on how hard you're willing to work at it. It's usually 4 to 8 weeks. Some are paid, some are not. Some give you a stipend at the end, some give you money all the way through. It's basically like a flight attendant boot camp. You learn your drills, your doors, your procedures, your surveying. It's really safety procedure heavy, which makes sense. Like your everyday stuff like arming and disarming doors, yeah, sounds easy, but honestly, no, a lot of people get out on door day. Not only are you taking sit-down tests, but you're actually performing things and they're judging you too. You really have to buckle down, you guys. Training can be fun, but also keep in mind you're there to finish. This is still a part of your job interview. So after you passed all your evaluations and your tests, it's time to get your wings. You'll officially be a flight attendant. That is so exciting. Graduation was one of the best days of my life, and you'll officially be a flight attendant. Now, I know this video wasn't as in-depth. I am gonna make a full video about each of these steps, but I am gonna give you some quick tips. So you guys, I know the camera's set up a little bit different. My camera died. So I've told you how to become a flight attendant. Now I'm just gonna give y'all a couple of tips. Like I said, I do plan on making a further video about this, and you can find this information over on my Instagram as well, as I post tips, tricks, and of course my daily life over there all the time. But here's a few tips just to let you know what I'm working with. I am working on a flight attendant quick start guide. It will be in the description as soon as it's done. And I am going to be offering services soon to help you guys earn your wings, and I'm very excited. But before I get that program started, if you are interested, feel free to message me on my email. It'll be the business email linked in the description box. But quick tips, here we go. Update your resume. It needs to be airline specific. Don't be sending your I cannot wait to be a Southwest flight attendant to Delta. It needs to be airline specific. This shows not only how serious you are about being a flight attendant, but being a flight attendant for that specific airline. You wanting them is gonna make them want you more back. While you're updating your resume, go ahead and sprinkle in some of the keywords. Keywords being customer service, safety focus, hard worker, that you're good in a team environment, stuff like that. Sell yourself. I'm definitely gonna be offering resume services soon because I think that is the #1 asked question other than who's hiring. Practice interview questions. Practice, but don't sound too rehearsed. But don't practice so much where you sound like a robot all rehearsed, like you literally sound like ChatGPT. They don't want that. They want you to be yourself. And always, in the interview process, look the part. Maybe airlines are switching it up on what they want, but I'll say you can never go wrong with looking like classic flight attendant chic. If you're scared to like push the envelope, there's nothing wrong with the classic blazer skirt or blazer pantsuit combo. And my final tip, while this is serious and I want you to get this job if you want, please keep in mind that this is not everything. This job is amazing. I love it like 80% of the time. But please keep in mind that if you get a thanks but no thanks, it is not the end of the world. Every no is closer to your next yes, and rejection is sometimes God's protection. Like, you never know. It's all gonna work out for the greater good. Everything's gonna work out exactly how it's supposed to, and you're gonna end up where you want to be. Because if had I been told yes on some of the opportunities that I wanted in my life, I wouldn't be where I am, and I'm so happy. This is a life that I never imagined for myself. So keep trying, you guys. Do not give up if this is your dream. So that's it, you guys. Becoming a flight attendant isn't easy, but if you're passionate and persistent and you really want this, 2025 could be the year that you earn your wings. Leave me any pink or blue emojis in the comment section if this video was helpful. That is our secret emoji. Not only does it match my room, but it matches my sweatpants. I just realized one of my lights is not on. I'm gonna go, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all in the sky, baby. Must have a high school degree or a diploma. What? Can you see my sweatpants? They actually match my room perfectly. Not me showing y'all mine. Anyways, I have a fruit fly problem right now and they're driving me crazy. I almost kicked my laptop over. I hope this second half of this video wasn't a complete fail. Like, what the heck just happened?